Okay. What was I doing last time? I'm trying to look. I don't think I'm too in the way. Ooh, Avru. Ah, you want I love you. Okay, just a second. Question first. Do you have your headphones? It's very important. I know that the redeem asks for them, but I'd rather make sure. Better start ruining the YouTube vid. Okay, Avru. Oh, no headphones? Do you wanna get them? Or do you just wanna do the thing? Do you want me to do the thing?
Certainly.
Alaf said certainly. Okay. Avru. I love you. I love you so, so much. Okay. No, that's the thing. It's supposed to be like kind of whispering. Do we not have a... No. No. Mr.
Good day,
God,
stranger.
what's going on? He's not going to tell me anything. Okay. I'm pretty sure we did clear out everything, but because we didn't have the quest before, we couldn't have progressed. I don't remember exactly. So this is where the little girl was. Yeah, so this is no, this is not it. Hmm. Was it this one? No, we already went here before. Oh no, we have. Okay, so we have been here, but we haven't encountered this. Okay. Sentries, what's up? A woman turns when you enter. Her wide, pale eyes shine like lamps in the darkness of a tomb. 4 crucible knights hover nearby, their glazed expressions fixed on her. Reinforcements at last. I hope you've come armed, because we've got to get out of here. Hello, Rayo. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Yeah. It's totally fine. Thank you for the lurk, Avru. How are you doing, Rayo? Have you seen the redeem? Something about her seems hazy and insubstantial, even in the darkness of a tomb. Happy Valentine's! Happy Valentine's. Yes? Oh, yeah, I hate to be the one to tell you this, ghost lady, but, you're dead. Her eyes grow cold and hard. You'd better explain yourself, and quickly. Well, you're a ghost, and you've been luring Crucible Knights to their deaths. They're not dead yet, they're just standing at her, standing there and staring at her. She freezes in place, hovering in the air. No, that's impossible. It's only been... I can't be... The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her. As her eyes and her mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Her expression hardens, and the Crucible Knights behind her stir. Novitiates, attack! I wonder if I didn't try to be a smartass. If this would, result in a different outcome. Wait, am I? I actually failed. Yeah, being clever. Like, telling ghosts they're dead usually doesn't end up very well, huh? Wait. Flames of devotion. Holt grazes. So I got grazed by his Holt. Cause he rolled a 93. He rolled a 93. He rolled almost maximum. No, wait. How much did he roll? Yeah, so my will saving throw is 98. And he rolled a 93. It's still Valentine, yes. It's 8 p.m. Oh, Rayo. Okay, very important. Do you have the headphones? You need your headphones. Okay. Okay. Rayo. I love you. I love you so much. I hope you liked it.
Yes?
Oh, shoot. Missing sentries. Task updated. Wait, did she die actually? No. Oh, okay. On Twitch, on Twitter. Sure. What happened to your headphones?
Yes?
Am I still stuck? Let me attack this lady here. Oh, that was a nice hit. This is only for enemies, yeah? Yes, this is enemies, so... How do I... Cast it here. Oh, hey, it worked! The thing worked. Oh, that sucks. What happened to them? Oh. Did they get, like, crushed? PNG, hello, Sutsuna, hello. They just broke in half. That really sucks. And it's a razor, right? So those are pretty pricey, too. Oh, wait. I know what we need these Valentine Day. We need tentacles. Oh, they just broke in half when you were. It's been a year. You got a few minutes downtime, so you're gonna chill until your work team's meeting. Okay, thank you for dropping by. Thank you. Maybe it's just... Maybe with the headphones, it's just a matter of... what's the word? Material wear? Like, it would happen over time, but a year isn't that long. They should still probably be on warranty. I imagine. Like, electronics usually have what, like 2 years? Or 3 years? I really wonder if I wasn't, like, trying to be smart with the ghost. Would it be possible to persuade her to leave these guys be? If we were, like, a little bit more gentle in telling her that she's actually dead? Yeah, I think it's worth it to try and check. Maybe they're gonna replace it on warranty, because it's either like It all depends on what it is, but it's like 18 months to 2 years to maybe 3 years, depending on what it is. At least, I think that's more or less what the case here in Poland with electronics. So, even if, I mean, it's not usable now, is it? So, it doesn't hurt to try to replace it, to have it replaced. We're doing just this, yeah? Cult Court. This is in the place we haven't been able to get to yet. Yeah, okay, okay. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go to court. Because someone wants to steal my castle. It is usable. Oh, okay. It's not covering your ears well. Well, I still think it's worth it to at least try to ask them if they're gonna, like, do anything. If they can do anything with it. Are we running? Yes, we are running. Very nice. Very, very nice. Who told us to find these guys? Was it the lady in the training center? Wyla, here? Yeah. Wyla. Any news from Heritage Hill? Yep, your guards were charged by the spirit of a woman named Lyra. I've gotten rid of her. Her tired eyes grow round. By the flame, you found her? My missing commander? Oh, wait, what? She heaves a sigh and loses her gaze among the floor tiles. And she was calling to the watch from beyond the grave? It doesn't make sense. But nothing in that accursed district does. What happened to the soldiers under her spell? They didn't make it. I'm sorry. I see. Nevertheless, thank you for your help. You've left me with as many questions as answers. But at least I know what happened to my troops. And Commander Lyra. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Some major positive and moderate positive, okay. And we get 1,000 coppers, nice. If there's nothing else, I must attend to my duties. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, Paladin leveled up. Okay, we want her... I do think we want her to be athletic, yeah? I think that makes sense. Okay, what do we want on her? Actually, her also being protected from charm, dominated, whatever, these things, is pretty nice. Yeah. Ages of loyalty, though. Oh yeah, this is also another thing. Where she can just hit someone. She can just bunk someone on the head and they're gonna stop being charmed. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing. But I think a Righteous Soul is pretty neat too. So let's go. Well, let's start with this one. I think we are gonna join with the Crucible Knights. We've already done some missions for them. Moderately good. Uh-huh. And Commander Clive wants me to do something. What do you need?
Dunstan will complete the first squad of Forge Knights in no time. Now the High Justice will want to have his Forge Masters at Fleetbreaker Castle create more.
Uh-huh.
I've made a copy of Viana's research, and the High Justice has sent a courier to Anslog's compass to retrieve it. The dozens have gotten too active for the courier to come to Defiance Bay, and after Viana's kidnapping, we've got to assume they know about our plans.
Uh-huh.
That's why I'm sending you to deliver the research. You shouldn't be recognizable to the dozens. Yet.
Shouldn't. You sure you want to get yourself embroiled with this intrigue? We could always sneak a look at the research notes if we say yes. But after this, I expect they'll learn of your association with us, and they won't be too happy about it. Neither will be the Dominoes. Okay. He snorts. They're trying to expand the family business, and they resent us for standing in the way. I need someone I can trust, and you've proven your integrity both in my service and in Defiance Bay. Yeah, so it's basically a three-way in this town, in this city. Between the dozens, between the Crucible Knights, and the Dominoes. I don't think I've ever... I think the first time I played, I also joined with the Crucible Knights. But it makes sense since my character's a Paladin, yeah? Consider it done.
Anslog's compass is a small lagoon just north of Defiance Bay. Your contact will be a commander named Arenroad. She'll meet you by the docks. Return to me when you've finished. The High Justice has made the expansion of the Forge Knights his top priority, which means it's mine as well.
I think this is going to be a little bit of a problem, because he's going to start making those Forge Knights, and they're probably going to go berserk. Okay, so we have that quest, that's fine. It's an actual quest, Winds of Steel. Before we go to the compass, though, we still have like a... We still have like a fight we have to do at home. Focusing on looking for Razor support. It should be like somewhere. Actually, if it's support, they're probably gonna hide it. Just so people don't find it too easy if they have problems. A lot of companies do that. I don't really have anything Razor. Or I don't really... Oh.
Mine's here, all shallow.
Oh, that's a shame.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I actually wonder if my other party members actually see Grieving Mother. I actually wonder if that's the case or not. Since she's been like masking her presence over time, I wonder if they actually see her or not. Huh. Wait, what happened? Did I get disconnected? Did something happen? Did I go offline for a second? No. I think I'm good. I don't know why my my chat on Streamlabs decided to reset. Travel to the Ducal Palace, yes. Chancellor Warren. Are you Chancellor? Hello, Sidley. What's up, Sidley?
How do you do?
How did he do? The young woman wears a simple but well-tailored uniform. She watches the comings and goings around her with quiet attention. Any news to share? Or are you just here to see the Ducal Palace? What's the Ducal Palace? It's the seat of government here in Defiance Bay. This is where the Duke Admith Hadret declared freedom from Ederian rule some 150 years ago. She lowers her voice and grins. It's also a hotbed of regional politics. Trust me, the gossip here beats what you'll find in any tavern or brothel in the city. Multiply that by 10 and you'll be just like the Republics. Looking for news? Who are you? I'm a page here at the palace. I deliver messages and run errands for the Duke and his advisors. The pay is not great, but I can't think of a better introduction to politics. Okay, what goes on here? Oh, where's the start? We've got meetings, public hearings, and ceremonies, and that's just the stuff that happens out in the open. She leans in a little closer. This is where the Duke and his key advisors work. So there's always someone bartering for a favor. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to talk about that side of things. But if you want the official version, she clears her throat and gestures counterclockwise around the palace. We have a shrine devoted to Magron, official records and chambers for public hearings and council meetings. Tell me about Magron. It's a symbol of Magron's protection of Defiance Bay. She's represented the revolutionary spirit of the Deerwood ever since the independence, and her involvement in creating the Godhammer bomb only affirmed her importance to us. Wait, so she actually helped you make the Godhammer? Okay. She scratches her neck. That's also where the first of the sacred fires burn. But Virga, the tranquil ardent, has had trouble keeping them lit. Okay. What kind of records are stored here? Mostly dull official stuff. Census counts, tax records, militia registers. Now, I keep my distance. I got curious one day and got drafted into reshelving half of the records. Worst day of my life. That wasn't a very convincing yawn, but that's okay. Is there a hearing going on right now? Sure is. Duke Ava's been meeting with some of the city leaders for weeks now, trying to figure out how to address the legacy. The whole business is terribly secret though. I tried to sit in the gallery during my lunch break one day and I got turned away. She sniffs. But a lot of the talk concerns animancy, so there's good reason they're keeping the meetings behind closed doors. The legacy? Waidwen's legacy. That's what a lot of people call the Rash of Hollowborn. The theory goes that it's punishment for meddling in animancy. And not for killing a god, huh? Like, why would it be animancy if animancy exists for like hundreds of years? And your god got killed. Maybe not your god, but Eothaz was killed like, what, less than 20 years ago? Why is it controversial? Where to begin? Traditionalists think it's a crime against the gods. There's no question that poking around in souls is risky, but the more progressive elements believe it's our only shot at restoring healthy births. And it doesn't help matters that animancy research often involves old Ingwithian relics that were illegally looted from ruins in Erglanthaf. She makes a quick twitching motion with her index and middle fingers. What are Hollowborn? She raises an eyebrow. You really are fresh from the road. Hollowborn are children born without souls. They often don't live for very long, and those that do have generally received some kind of treatment from the animancers. Okay, what do you think about animancy then? Me? I think the real danger of animancy is confusing a real scholar with an expensive fake. We get a new case here every day, some poor couple in the Gift or Copper Lane who spent every copper they had on a miracle cure for their unborn child. It never works. She shakes her head. Breaks your heart, but there's usually nothing we can do for them. I see. Anyway, the legacy is what the politicians have all been whispering about lately. Okay. I want to ask about something else though. Of course, I've always got my ear to the ground. What about the current Duke? That would be Ava Wolfgren. Don't let the title fool you, though. Our dukes have been elected since independence. Some find Duke Ava rather coarse. He's a frontier noble. Personally, I think a rough and tumble type is just what Defiance Bay needs. Okay, bye-bye.
Laying low.
Helmets. That's the Hall of Records. That's a shrine. Let's go to the shrine. Hello, Magron. The stone figure warrior gazes towards her raised hand. It's empty, but the palm and fingers are blackened, so it's supposed to fire fire, but what's up?
Gods keep you.
The woman's head is bowed as her lips move in prayer. Just as you approach, you catch her glimpsing at the statue near her. She notices you and forces a smile. Praise be to Magran, and welcome to her temple. How may I be of service? You seem pretty upset. What's up? Her shoulders slump. This is about the fires, isn't it? She puts a hand on your shoulders. They're just symbols. You can't put your faith in them. Oh, too bad I'm not very perceptive. Slow down and tell me, what is this all about? She sighs. The sacred pyres all around town. You must have seen the statues of the goddess around the city, holding up empty braziers. I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but I haven't been able to control them for a few months now. And people will need to see them more than ever these days. What's that mean? It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit, but lately when I try to pray, all I can think about are the Hollerborn all over the city, the grieving families, the refugees. She shakes her head. How could Magran allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? And this has shaken your faith? She nods, running her hands through her hair. But I believe Magran may be speaking to me again. She frowns and casts a quick glance in your direction. This will likely sound so far-fetched to someone like you. Lately I've been seeing visions. A place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of color. Strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens even while they splash into the earth. She raises her hands as if framing an image of her vision. And behind the falls is a cave, filled with fire and heat and danger, and some token of my goddess. Oh, I actually have it right now with me, in my pocket. You want to see it? I know there's something there, but where is it? Or how do I get there? She shakes her head. I've been meaning to ask around at the expedition hall to see if anyone recognizes the description. To be honest though, I don't know what I'd do even if I found the place. Not sure how fulfilling it'd be for her if someone else follows her dreams. The roads are unsafe for anyone these days. Maybe it's better if we do it. Yeah, I actually been there already. There was a dragon, and I killed it, and I got a little burning stone thing. Yeah. She takes the stone in her hands and gasps. By the flame, do you know what this is? No. She turns it in her hands. This is a piece of a godhammer bomb, the very weapon that Magran herself helped us build to defeat Waidwin in the Saints' War. She turns the stone in her hands, gazing into its bright glow. It's weird, seeing it right in front of you like that. Before it was just stories, never seemed real. Yet her mouth twists into a frown, and the orange light carves deep shadows across her face. So why don't I feel any differently? What good does this do? Her knuckles whiten as she tightens her fingers around the stone. Oh. Let's see. I mean, you do hold a part of a weapon designed by a god. The very existence of such is a thing. The very existence of such a thing should fill you with awe. Yeah, that makes sense. Her face relaxes and her eyes drink in the glowing thing in her hands. So it does. It's not an answer, but it has meaning. She closes her hands around the stone and tucks it away. I'd forgotten how important that is. As she looks at the statue, a flame springs from its raised hands. One of the things I have always loved about Magran is her affinity for fire. How it grows and spreads. You feel the warmth from the fire rippling across the room. You've given me what I need. I'll make sure to give the people of Defiance Bay the support they need. Extraordinary positive. Oh, wow. Now let me give you something you might need. She disappears, returning quickly with something in her hands. A weapon worthy of the goddess herself. Please accept it as a thanks for your service to Magrin and to me. Thank you, bye-bye. Okay, thanks, bye. The Unforgiven. Oh, it's flail. One-handed. Let's see. Crushing damage. 10% as burning. 30% grazes converted to hits. It's exceptional quality. 20% attack speed and more 25% more burn damage. Oh. Do we want to give this to Adair? This one is also exceptional. And this one has crits to hits to crits. For him, this is going to be better because his accuracy is already pretty high. Especially with his dagger, because it's got like a 5 accuracy here. Why is his accuracy with this so much higher? 11 points higher? Why? Oh, 5 from here, and I think he's got the talent, yeah? Yeah. He's got the dagger thing, that's why. So I think something like this is going to be a lot more useful for me. Because grazes to hits, I'm going to graze a lot more often than hits. This has more accuracy against dwarves, human, whatever. So technically against like human type enemies. Humanoid, I should say. I'm not really humanoid because like Zorip is also humanoid, but a monster. But yeah, against these types of enemies, we do a little bit less damage. But we also do a little bit... we hit a little bit less, which is fine. This one also has burn damage. I think both of them are pretty nice, to be honest. Well, this is good. This is good. We got like experience points. Experience points are nice. We do want to go to the Hall of Records. I'm not going to be able to steal this, no. And this would be considered stealing. Shh. I'm supposed to talk to Warren, though. Thank you for coming, Matombar. I've been trying to track you down for some time. This is Marshal Foran. Foran? Foran, I guess. Earl Badamar's military advisor. He will serve as a witness for this proceeding. He gestures at the man next to him. So the guy who's trying to sue me didn't even come himself, huh? Well met, Rhodes Warden. Your reputation precedes you. I admit, you've created a bit of a stir throughout the nobility with your reclamation of Kednua. Most are still not sure what to think of you. What's this about? The legitimacy of your claim to Kednua is in question. Earl Badamar has issued a ruling on the matter. Wait, just a second. Oh, okay, I see. So there's the Duke. Under the Duke, there's an Earl. And under the Earl am I. And a guy, other than the Earl, wants to take Kednua because he thinks that belongs to him. Thank you for the headpats, Rayo. Thank you. It's a very big hand you got there. Exquisite headpats, thank you. I mean, I trust the Earl to make a fair judgment. Your cooperation is duly noted and much appreciated. All will be made clear once Lord Gathbin arrives. Do you have any questions for me while we wait? Yeah, tell me about the Earl. Earl Matombar comes from an esteemed line of lords that rose to prominence after the War of Defiance some 150 years ago. The Deerwood consists of 7 earldoms. The Matomars govern the northern earldom known as the Grasp. As to the current Matombar, he is a fine man as I know. It is an honor to serve him. Okay. Tell me more about the Grasp then. The Grasp is now the largest of the 7 earldoms after it consumed the pre-war earldom of Yenwood. It encompasses notable settlements such as New Hiomar, Garen's Grasp, Gilded Vale, and of course, Kednua. Heading to bed? It's really late. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. for you? 4? It's really late. Have a good sleep, Rayo. I hope you have very, very sweet dreams. Thank you for dropping by. Yeet. Yenwood? When the Deerwood was a mere colony of Aether, it was divided into 9 earldoms. When the Aderians were defeated and ultimately driven out, 2 of the earldoms were absorbed and borders were adjusted. The Yenwood was one such earldom. It's almost 4 a.m. It's pretty late. But I hope you have a really good sleep. Okay, other questions then, Mr. Chancellor. What do you know of Gathbin? While I've met him but once, it was ample time to determine the character of Lord Arledr Gathbin, or lack thereof. It's such a difficult. I mean, I don't mind, but I don't know how to pronounce half of these names. He's descended from an old Aderian line that predates the War of Defiance. His great-grandfather, Rannick Gathbin, was the Earl of Yenwood during the war. That is, until he was stripped of his lands and driven from the Deerwood. Okay, other questions. Do you know which way the Earl has rode? I'm sorry, my lord, I do not. The Earl's decree is sealed. Oh, so a ruling was already made. I thought this guy here would decide based on my reaction and the other guy's reaction. Okay, what was that about the Road Warden? The one who rules Kednua on behalf of the Earl of Yenwood is traditionally known as the Road Warden. Your position might not be entirely official yet, but the title is an appropriate form of address. The Marshal nods and smiles. Okay, that's kind of him. In fact, that blade you carry was forged by the very first Road Warden. He gestures at the sword at your side. I've heard that the whispers of Yenwood is only ever found by those meant to rule Kednua. Wait, I have that sword on me? I don't remember picking it up. I mean, it's not the broken sword, is it? Well, I don't have any more questions. Your timing is impeccable. Here comes Lord Gathbin now. Okay, let's see what happens here. I like how there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us, 8 of us here, and just 2 of them there. An opulently dressed man strides towards the Chancellor, his sandy hair trailing him like a banner caught in a light breeze, boot heels echoing throughout the hall. An elven woman with cropped hair dressed in dark, glinting mail shadows his steps before taking position alongside him. She watches you unabashedly, taking your measure. Let's move past this formality as quickly as possible. I've other matters to attend to. It's well known that Kednua belongs to me by right. And where is this pretender, he who murdered the Redricks, my own sister and her husband, now steals my land? Where is this low-born wretch? I didn't kill your sister. I only killed your brother-in-law. Ah, shit, I did kill a guy. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. That's okay. Warren clears his throat and glances at you. Oh, he didn't know? Oops. This man here. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought Warren was like showing his displeasure at me, but no, that's what actually happened is he just pointed. He just. Okay, I see. He looked at me to show this guy that I'm the guy. This man here, this is the Lord of Kednua. I thought he was just another servant, perhaps a valet or a porter. Everyone who owns their own keep, raise a hand. Go on, don't be shy. Actually, no, I'm part of the aristocracy myself. I don't know what distant lands you come from, but your title carries little weight in the Durwoods. Chancellor, read the decree. I'm losing my patience with this backwater fop. Warren breaks the seal on the scroll and unfurls it. Regarding the matter of the Gathbin claim on Kednua, Earl Matombar finds that the Gathbin claim was never relinquished. By law, Kednua is the rightful property of the Gathbin family. Oh wait, that's not good. I knew it. He smirks at you triumphantly. I am not yet finished reading, my lord. Gathbin rolls his eyes and motions for the Chancellor to continue. However, the Earl recognizes Matombar's part in reclaiming Kednua, a site that has stood abandoned and even some would say cursed for over a century. Before Kednua is returned to the Gathbin family, the Earl has decreed that Lord Gathbin will provide compensation in the form of... Absolutely not! Gathbin folds his arms, a defiant scowl on his face. My lord, the amount is quite reasonable and a requirement for your land to be returned to you. If you'll just allow me to finish... I'll not pay a single copper to this miscreant for my ancestral land. Do not think I'm blind to the Earl's motives, lackey. Do you think I'm blind to the Earl's motives, lackey? He thinks he can send a message with his insult. I have a message you can send that son of a whore. He raises an open hand as the Chancellor shrinks from him, arms raised in defense. Oh, I'm just gonna grab his hand. Silently. Keep your hands off me, you peasant! He yanks his arm free of your hand and steps back. The elven woman deftly draws a pistol from her thick leather belt. Her eyes widen in anticipation. My lords, please, there's no need for violence. Hey, I wasn't violent. I just grabbed his hand because he wanted to hit you. I just wanted to, like, maybe make a good impression and have you roll in my favor. Actually, this is already in my favor. Since, this guy doesn't want to pay, and I want... It's probably like something like 10,000 copper or something. Lord Gathbin holds your gaze for several heartbeats, his eyes burning with hatred. I'll be coming for what's mine. Count on it. Come, Captain Emery. We're leaving. He sneers defiantly before storming down the hall. The captain lowers her pistol and gives a smirking shrug before following her employer. Do you not see 6 heavily armed people in the room with you? And you're just 2 people? I guess he didn't see them. Well, I can say that Gathbin's reaction was entirely unexpected. Through no fault of your own, I'm afraid you've made a powerful enemy. He did seem a little upset, didn't he? I've heard he's always been vicious, even as a boy, and he can hold a grudge for a very long time. In any case, Caed Nua now officially belongs to you since Lord Gathbin has rejected the Earl's decree. He hands you a deep blue scepter, which looks to have been carved entirely out of sapphire. Here, this belonged to to one of the old lords of Caed Nua. By right, it's now yours. Gerd Hawanis Dennis. Okay. This isn't a benevolent thing. Me giving Lord Gathbin 1,000 coppers is basically an insult. This is not a benevolent option here. This is a cruel maybe not a cruel, but a clever option. Well, yeah, we can invite him for a feast. Sure. That's a generous offer, and I'll make sure it reaches Lord Gathbin. It was a pleasure to finally meet you, my lord. Warren bows. Perhaps we'll speak again under more pleasant circumstances. Farewell, Matombar. The marshal nods at you and leaves. Okay. That went well. I imagine that Gathbin is gonna attack me soon-ish. We still have to go here. Hello, Mr. Record Keeper.
Welcome.
A taciturn man with graying hair roars of a tome he's just withdrawn from one of the shelves. He glances up at you with baggy eyes. Yes? Is there something I can pull for you? Yeah, I'm actually looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. The man clears his throat. We heard a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there are still quite a number of folk in Deerwood who bear ill will towards Red Serens. It would be irresponsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many came to settle here as refugees. For the first time, he turns his full attention towards you, and his eyes flicker in recognition. Oh, of course, that policy is for the general public. Exceptions can be made for those who have already proven their worth. He looks up at a shelf and withdraws a thick volume, shifting a layer of the dust aside with his hand. The rosters are in the front, the inventories of the dead in the back. He passes it into Adara's outstretched hands. Adara leafs through the book for some time anxiously, running his thick farmhand's fingers over page after page of names. At last, his hand stops, his fingers just below one name.
Woden Talesh died 18 Majavernho 2808. Third Battle of Cleaban Relock. Blazing Glonfather names, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Rayet Saris?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the effigy. He fought for Rayet Saris. Why'd he fight for Rayet Saris?
Well, I'm sure he had a good reason. I am too. He stares at the page, his complexion drained. I am too.
We gotta go there. That battlefield. Clea, the one I said. I don't know how else I'm gonna make sense of all this. I gotta see what he saw.
Okay.
And who knows, maybe his spirit will even be there and you can have one of your weird talks with him. I mean, worth trying, right?
I mean, hey, I'm gonna help you as much as I can.
I appreciate that. I wish I could say you won't regret it, but you certainly might.
The Saints' War battlefield. Where is this? Where is this battlefield? Hmm. I mean, I doubt it would be here. If anything, it would be somewhere on this side. Oh, maybe it's the one that's... No, that wouldn't be it, would it? Hmm. No, we can't get there. What's this? Can I go in? Only people with official invitations are allowed to observe the Animancy hearings. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so we are supposed to go to Ansluik's Compass. We could do this mission. But I think we don't really have much time for the other thing too. So let's get to Kednua. This is 23 hours. We're gonna go and resolve this fight here manually. Oh wait, am I building something?
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Uh-huh, we built a thing. Now, we could go with towers. Why do we just redo? Or did we just rebuild? A curtain wall. Okay, we have both completed. What gives me the most protection right now? Actually, the only thing that gives me security is gonna be the towers. Let's repair those. 3 days. I can live with that. Oh, yeah. We did get some rewards from one of the quests. Didn't we? So, let us... Let us get the rewards. Father's Teeth. Like, this Rot Skulls is such an amazing weapon. Because it's like 2232 crush damage. That's a wand. We could give this to Alof. Because not only does it do like this much damage, it also makes it also casts a spell on hit, I'm guessing. It's a really strong wand. I mean amulet. Yeah, because it's an amulet. 18 fortitude too. Like, even after this is done, the fact that it gives 18 fortitude is pretty amazing. Oh yeah, Remembrance Ashes. I'm gonna put this on myself. Oh, wait. We got a scepter. I'm gonna give this to Alof. Because this is a scepter. This is a magic weapon. If we compare it, it's basically the same. It doesn't have the freeze damage, but it has raw damage, which is unblockable. It has accurate, which is... Oh wait, that's 15 accuracy, not 5. I was just about to say, why is accurate 5 the same as fine? But no, it's very, very good. $11 more accuracy, that's pretty nice. And it's crushing, slashing, that's fine. You know what? 5 points in this and this. I think this amulet is actually going to be pretty good, because it evens them out. I think that's nice. Now, you can bind your soul to this. You need to do 200 raw damage with this weapon. That's fine. Now, is the splash damage from his blast also considered raw damage? Maybe. This is gonna happen sooner or later, so it's fine. Oh, hey, lady, what's up?
It seems your fame is spreading. I have heard travelers speaking of your accomplishments in Defiance Bay.
Nice. You'll forgive me for saying so. It's a relief to find the keep in the command of someone more connected to the world. It's so easy to let things fall by the wayside. So what's the state of the keep right now? People are starting to notice your hard work. I dare say we'll have more visitors shortly. I'm glad you decided to stay on, my lord. It's been difficult watching this place tumble into decay time and again. To see it restored is... I cannot imagine the great crowds, the petitioners, music perhaps in the evenings. Oh, I've gotten carried away, haven't I? Here's the report. And that's the report. Okay. We need to resolve this. We need to resolve this.
Yes?
Okay, he did 16 damage here and 8 damage here. So, oh, wait. Only 5 is raw. But if we look here... 3.4 is here. This one isn't raw. Oh, this person's raging. I see. That's fine, that's fine.
Certainly.
Okay. 19. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but it's okay. That's fine. Someone probably died. Yeah, 2 people died. We just want security, please. We want security. That's very important to me. Wait, do we want to rest right now? We may want to rest.
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Do we want the mechanics bonus?
Yes?
His base is... No, he's got 10 right now. I mean, we do have a scroll in case we need it, and it gives 3 mechanics. I think it wouldn't hurt to actually get the athletics bonus and the constitution bonus. Because that way, if we have like a group activity that we have to do, like climbing vines or something, at least everyone's gonna have like at least a little bit of athletics. Yeah? He's still got the lowest, but it's better than
Indeed.
nothing.
Yes?
Actually,
Indeed.
let's go like this. Keep...
Aye?
Oh, it's a cooldown. That's kind of nice.
Oh?
So you can just swap out your... You can just swap out your spells on the fly. Have I been here? I know that the artificer is just like traps and stuff, so we don't really want to buy anything from him. But maybe,
Gods keep you.
maybe you have something nice? Just fine equipment. I wonder if this depends on my level. Also, I could probably go to the endless paths. Well, maybe
Stones and the spirits in this place have...
maybe I'm gonna wait until next level, until I'm level 10 to go there. One day, 2 hours. Oh wait, that's a lot of stuff that happens right now. Let's see, wealthy nobles. He was nearly set upon by brigands, but your patrols intervene. Okay. Wait a second. What? Why did this happen? Wait. Why are pre-rolls on? That's not supposed to happen. Huh. Did it play the ad, but it didn't extend the timer though? That's weird. Let's see if it's gonna play again. Your no was able to make it to his meeting with the Fisher Crane tribe. He sends his regards and promises to visit your keep again soon. Okay. And a messenger. Oh, so we need to go back there. Okay, I see. By the dock. So we're supposed to go here, but I want to go here. That's so weird. Let me refresh this, actually. Maybe it's lying. Maybe Twitch is lying to me. Okay, it is off. That's weird. It didn't show me that the ad is... it didn't show me that the ad was playing. But it did properly extend the timer. Okay. Kind of you to stop and speak, my Western friends. Yeah, let me see your words. Show me what you got. Now, with melee weapons, hobble on hits, more accuracy. Compared to myself, I think the one we have is nicer. I'm more curious about this one. So this one gives resolve and dexterity, this one gives resolve and perception. Losing 1 point of perception sucks, but dexterity is pretty decent too, so it's not that bad of a thing. So I think we are gonna buy this. I feel naked without my helmet, but that's okay. We have to take 300 damage, that's okay. Alop, you can take the helmet.
Oh?
Oh. It looks pretty snazzy, yeah. It's not very fitting with the heavy armor that I'm wearing, but that's okay.
Oh?
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna stack myself up here, and I'm gonna put Al up here, just in case we get attacked from this side. Just in case.
Yes?
Aye? Yeah?
Hmm?
You there. The Commander Clive has sent you.
Certainly.
Yeah?
Greetings.
Okay. The woman sizes you up, squinting in the darkness. We've come from the Crucible Keep, I take it. I was told you'd have something for me. Tell me what's happening at Fleetbreaker Castle. Her eyes narrow, but she eventually shrugs. They're obviously helping Commander Cliver, so I suppose I can tell you. The High Justice has been gathering forces there. This mess with the legacy, the unrest, and the man-eating corpses all over the Deerwood, it isn't going away anytime soon. And the dozens are using this as an opportunity for a power grab. Yeah, she outboxed the NPC. Yeah, it's just so that she can't escape, in case she attacks me. She straightens. We've got to build up strength to defend the Deerwoods as well as our position here. And with his forged knights at our disposal, we'll be unstoppable. What's your role in this? I'm a commander stationed at Fleetbreaker Castle. I was sent to retrieve the research by the High Justice himself. She leans closer. And since you know what this research is all about, you can imagine how eager I am to get it back to the castle quickly and quietly. Okay, here. Excellent. I should get this back to the High Justice before... She looks over your shoulder at the sound of approaching footsteps. Too late. Get ready. So I was right. Padbold. This man's face is twisted into a snarl. Are you mad? You hold the secrets to one of the foulest examples of animancy, and you want to hand it over to the Crucible Knights? He shakes his head. It's an abomination! Caged souls used as weapons. And you'd give these silk stockings an army of them. He raises his axe, tightening his grip around the haft. I can't let you do this. The research must be destroyed. Monk. Being a monk gives a special option here? Huh. Well, I'm just gonna raise my weapon. Kill them all. Just smack him. Oh, wait. Me, I go here. How about you cast a nice little spell here, huh? Very nice. Hey. Smack this guy. That was nice. Obviously, only the main target is being hit by raw damage, but that's okay. You go smack this guy.
Certainly.
Oh, a shield. Just a regular fine shield. That's okay. Gimme. Oh, she ran away? Aw. Well, that's it. We finished the quest, we have to go back to Cliver. Okay. Wait a second, is Blackwood the one where the fight happened? Or Black Marsh? Black Meadow? No, I don't think that's the case. I think it would be somewhere on this side.
Hey.
Dad, I want to talk to you. Defiance Bay is, well, it's not exactly what I was hoping. Say what you want about Gilded Vale. At least they could all agree they wanted to hang me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to ask something. Tell me about your brother.
Odin was, about everything you'd want your firstborn son to be. Dutiful, honest, put thought into everything he did. Real pain in my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Made me look bad about every way he could. It wasn't something he tried to do, but of course that just makes it worse.
Okay.
Not that he didn't get into trouble himself. He was just better about feeling guilty after. But we used to have this farmer near us, Hereward. Couldn't stop talking about how well he cared for his chickens. How their feathers were the whitest in town. Convinced the butcher to pay him double what the other farmers got.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Woden got tired of hearing it. I was maybe 11, 12 at the time. We borrowed about 6 different dyes from the dyer one night. Dyed Hereward's chickens every color but white. Next morning, the butcher comes knocking, asking for 6 of his whitest chickens. We were feeling great, up until Hereward saw what we'd done. He just got on his knees and cried right there. All those colorful chickens around him, not knowing what to make of it. I thought it served him right, but I could tell Woden had other thoughts. Sure enough, the next day, every one of those chickens had been scrubbed down. They weren't white, mind you, but Woden sure tried. Never said a word to me about it, but I knew. That was Woden. My parents, they always let us be who we were. Never told me to be more like him or anything like that. Which was good, because I was never gonna.
Mm-hmm.
What's on your mind?
Let's get going. Maybe we're gonna see this place. I don't think we've been there yet. Clearban Raylag. No, maybe it would be on this side actually. Here or here. Right now we only have to go back there, so we're gonna go there. Let me drink something. Okay. Oh wait, totally forgot about this. Oops. We're gonna go here. Finish this quest. We're gonna go back to our fortress, a place, a home, and check out where those 2 people want. And this is also gonna happen. And wait, is this built? Oh, I missed it. Okay, that's fine. Oh yes, I was right.
That's not very helpful.
Wait, why do I only have 11 free slots? Did I somehow by mistake take stuff into my own Oh no, we had it. Okay.
If secrets would... I'm ready.
Makes the grass grow.
Okay, very nice. Oh hey, we're actually getting experience from these guys. Nice.
Certainly.
Oh yeah, this is nice. Smack him!
Be up.
Exactly, overlooked the robots turned on their masters.
Certainly.
Actually, I think the reason why they turned against them isn't because that were faulty in any way. I think what happened is a result of them using the souls of criminals to fire them, and murderers and that kind of thing. So obviously they're gonna attack them because they have a. I mean, they're using the wrong material. Let's just say. Smack him, my love. Smack him. Wait, is he regenerating? Okay, Alof, how are you doing here? Nice, he already has 109 damage there.
Oh?
Oh? Can I pick you up, please? Thank you. You too would be a bit grumpy if you were forced into metal body. I mean, I would... As long as I would be myself, I wouldn't mind it. Being like a Robocop kind of deal. But yeah, it has to be pretty inconvenient to not have, like, feeling and to feel eternal pain. Hello, Dunstan, what's up? Do you have something to sell? Nope. Oh, wait, we can actually sell some junk that we don't need. Like all of his plate armors. We don't need them. Wait, the last pieces were like... The leaden key robes. We kind of want to keep those. No. Wait, what? Oh, really you gonna do this to me? Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's such bullshit. That's why I have so much junk in my own... Ah. That's why. So much junk. We want to keep the Woodica HUDs. Okay, Mr. Cliver.
My Justiciars were training the Forge Knights. In the next, they were being cut to pieces.
Gee, I wonder why.
But the survivors owe their lives to your skill. You fought valiantly, worthy of any seasoned soldier. In fact, I'm naming you an honorary Justiciar. As a reward for your service, please accept this blade and armor, worthy of a Knight of the Crucible. If there's anything else I can do for you,
Meanwhile, I
need
did it.
only ask.
Standing behind me. Where you won those 44 armor plates, boss?
I'll send word to Fleetbreaker Castle immediately. We clearly didn't understand the Forge Knights as well as we thought. For now, we'll have to continue recruiting the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that might be for the best. The Forged Knights are obviously too unpredictable to use safely.
Knowing how firmly you stand by your principles, I'm glad you agree with my assessment of the situation.
Oh.
And if I'd listened to Dunstan, none of this would have happened in the first place. I won't make that mistake again.
I was granted second skin? That's curious. Okay, I obviously want to see what these are. Shame or glory? One-handed sword. Let me select myself. Let's compare them. It's a little bit better here. More accuracy if I have less health. And more damage when I have less health. Oh, this is nice. 10 accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. So basically, I would be more useful. I would be used as a support thing. As a support character role. That's not a bad thing. Because giving more accuracy to an ally attacking the same target. So it's fine if it's there, or if it's Alof? Or is it only in melee, in engagements? Distance? Because there's a difference. And it actually does a little bit more damage too. Honestly, if you know what, I think I want this. And what's this? They have... Oh, they both are the same type. Wait, that's just a regular armor. Like, they're basically the same, but this one has lore and this one doesn't. So there's no reason for me to use this on myself. However, Pelagina. Both of them have minus 50 recovery speed. Reflection against ranged. No, I think I want this. Honor. Move speed is nice, but being a little bit tankier and the recovery speed not changing, I think, yeah. It's kind of an... could be better, but that's okay.
The Crucible Knights have
Oh.
their ambitions, but the stability of Defiance Bay is foremost in their mind. The Dukes are thinking only of their trading assets, not the long-term health of our partners in the Deerwood. If Defiance Bay falls, all we will have left are overland routes. Not much comfort.
I didn't talk to her. That was all her. Let's see. I don't want anything bad to happen to the Defiance Bay either. Oh, they seem like good allies to have if we're going to see the Duke. I think despite her acting all cold-like, she seems to appreciate a nicer and more benevolent approach, more than a diplomatic one. Because in a way, sure, this is diplomatic, but in a way, it's kind of underhanded, because I'm trying to garner support for later kind of deal, and being shady about it. But yeah, we do not want to see anything bad to happen to Defiance Bay. Makes sense. She nods sharply. Good. When we tell the Duke, I hope he believes us. Are we even gonna be able to do this? Like, I know they told me to go to Twin Elms. But I wonder if it's time for it. Because we go there through here, but We need to go to Kednoa anyway, since there's two things that require my attention. One of them being
Better indeed.
the messenger. And the second one also being a messenger. Actually, we have two messengers right now. Lord Sidrock and a guy from Defiance Bay. When's this going to be done? 1 day, 1 hour. Okay. Let's see what's up. Yeah, these two. Yellow. Pardon the intrusion, my lord. Chancellor Warren urgently requests that you meet him at the Shard Barrow in Brackenbury. Is this about Kednua again? I don't know. My apologies, my lord. I'm merely a messenger. Why not at the palace? Perhaps the Chancellor is meeting you in an unofficial capacity? It happens from time to time. Okay. He bows and leaves. Okay. What happened? Oh, this happened, yeah? That's it? He leaves Stronghold, okay. What about you? Ah, it's good you're here. I simply must speak with you, my lord. Okay, let's hear it. As I'm sure you are well aware, wealth has a way of birthing enemies. My fortress is beset by thieves. I'm sure one of the lesser nobles is after my treasury. This has the stink of jealousy upon it. It will be weeks before I can secure my holdings, and by then it will be too late, and I haven't the connections to hire mercenaries on short notice. And so I turn to you, my lord. The stink of jealousy, exactly. He's stinky. Okay. Is there anything I can do? So, I can destroy his rivals, or I can tell him to defend his keep. Well, the thing is, we don't know if he's lying or not. So going out of a way to go and kill someone, probably not the greatest idea. But let's have him make a stand. I don't have the resources, my lord. My forces are spread thin. I'll need an army. You're actually gonna have the support of the Crucible Knights. That should be more than enough to fend off these thieves. Thank you, Lord Matombar. That's bound to do the trick. I can't wait to see those ruffians scatter. He bows low. Okay. That's nice. We got 200 experience points. One day. Okay.
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Let me think now.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I must gather my party, exactly. Should we try going to Stormwall Gorge? And see if we can actually go this way? I don't think I can. I don't think it's gonna allow me. Oh, how dare you. Yeah. I wonder if we have to deal with this area first. What's up with me here? No, let's quickly then. Because I'm not gonna like waste time going back and forth.
Better indeed.
Better indeed. Wait, where am I supposed to be going? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to Brackenbury. Yeah. Let's go to Brackenbury. See what the Chancellor guy wants from me.
Do you still
Certainly.
have family living in the Deerwood, Eder?
No, not these days. Parents left the country years back during the purges. I think about them a lot.
It's a shame you and your family suffered, even after the Saints' War ended. You Deerwoodens certainly have a knack for holding on to old grudges.
Huh. He didn't have anything to say to that. Oh, there's the Chancellor. Let me just go like this. Lord Matombar, what brings you to Brackenbury? Oh, it's trap, isn't it? You realize that the charred battle has gone quiet, and turn to see the last of the patrons quickly disappearing through the front door. A moment later, a group of armed men and women stride into the tavern. Oh dear. The Chancellor quickly ducks behind a table. The woman leading the armed group lowers her cowl with one hand while keeping the other on a pistol tucked into her belt. You immediately recognize Gatlin's captain. Now that the sheep have been herded away from the pen, you and I can conduct our business, unfortunate as it may be. Oh, I remember you. You were with Lord Gatlin at the palace. And are you? She grins. I'll admit, you seem quite interesting. Alas, duty calls. What do you want? Oh, I think you know. Lord Gathbin has ordered your death. She forces a frown. A shame, really. I admire your exploits, even if only half of them are true. Sadly, I have my orders. Oh, you know what? Gathbin's gonna lose. You should work for me. The man is swine, albeit noble, wealthy swine. Her lip curls in feigned disgust. Why, to do it again, I doubt I'd have taken in with him. But what's done is done. A Lord Gathbin is as ruthless as he is arrogant. He'll go to great lengths to avenge a betrayal. What could you do to offer me? What could you offer me? Oh shit. What could you offer to make me consider such a risk? Well, I'm not gonna bribe her. A better life, sure. She's gonna attack me, but that's fine. I've heard such stories about you. They can't all be true, can they? She's silent a moment. Tales of your charity, your kindness. But I also see strength in you. But is that enough to best Lord Gathbin? That gamble is too rich for my blood. Still, I think I can tell Gathbin that you didn't take the bait and never showed up here. No need for anyone to die today, eh? She looks at her troops and they nod in agreement. Know this. The day will soon come when you must face Gathbin. I've lived this long by knowing which side to be on. Prove yourself on the battlefield and who knows? Until we meet again, Matombar. I 100% expected her to not, like, even consider me being benevolent. Well, that was unexpected. Warren emerges from beneath his table and smooths the rumpled sleeves of his robe. It does make the strange reports I've received from the Grasp make more sense in context, however. Oh, go on. Earl Badamar decided to keep an eye on Lord Gathbin's activities. Gathbin has been hiring a lot of men recently, but for what purpose, we can't say. I'd advise you to take extra precaution at Kednua. He may be attempting to place spies or saboteurs within your walls. Be wary, Matombar. I don't think you've seen Lord Gathbin's endgame yet. He swallows the rest of his ale and gives you a curt nod before heading for the door. Oh, and now I have to go back to Kednua? Okay. Hmm. 3 hours. Let's go here first. So the building finishes. It's kind of min-maxing my time, but that's okay. Let's see. Library, curio shop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 things to build. That's a lot of things. Oh wait, I didn't see this. Training grounds, please. Okay.
Better indeed.
Oh, he's organizing a mob against me too? Really? Let me eat something that increases my resolve, because I'm thinking I'm gonna have to persuade them. If we even have something that would increase my resolve. Egg. No. There actually isn't anything. Well, that kind of sucks. Any drugs? Wait a second, we already have 21 resolve. We're fine. Actually, no, wait, my helmet already gives me resolve. My helmet and the hats give resolve, but this gives dexterity. Oh wow, we only took 11 damage? Curse me being so tanky. I wouldn't pay. So they set my crops on fire. When my boy tried to stop him, they knocked him over the head. He's alive, but he can't think straight no more. Your boy got lucky. My guards, good men both, but put to the sword after they'd surrendered. I paid those thugs what they wanted, but they still took everything I had. There he is. A woman points at you, and all eyes in the crowd turn their hostile gazes upon you. Can I help you people with something? We don't need help. We just want to leave. We just want you to leave us alone. We want justice. Go on. You sent your men to my farm to collect a crop tax, saying we was overdue. For me, it was road toll. I've been traveling up and down this way for years, and this was the first I've heard of such a thing. Other people in the crowd chime in with similar stories. What makes you think I sent these men? They said they were acting on orders from the Lord of Kednua. That's you. Well, if this happens again, it's not on my orders. You heard it directly from me. Say we believe you. What about what we've lost? What about my crops? And my goods? And the families of my guards? No, I'm gonna make them face justice, don't worry about it. We are very diplomatic. Are they gonna believe me? Yeah. We appreciate that, but can you offer us compensation? Just a little to help us get by, of course. Sure, 1,000 copper is nothing. Most generous of you, my lord. The villagers nod and smile at you, uttering thanks as they distribute the coin between themselves. Okay, 3 prestige. That's probably like temporary. Ah, angry mobs. The inevitable thorn in every ruler's side, eh, Matombar? Yeah, they're good people. You can't really blame them for reacting that way, especially since they was, like, treated very unfairly by someone telling them they're from me, because someone wants to smear my name in the mud. Your subjects are fortunate to have a leader that understands the compassionate side of nobility, but for now they will have to wait. I have news about Lord Gathbin. Let's discuss it in the Great Hall, away from curious ears. Okay. Oh, I still haven't rebooted this building here. Let's see. Hirelings Miscellaneous. Oh, maybe it's not a... Because it doesn't show up here. So maybe it's a permanent bonus. I mean, that would be nice. Yeah, why would they not believe me with my dashing hat? Exactly. My name is Dashing Dashwoods, and I'm here to dash your dream... Oh, wait, that's not the... Lord Matombar? I've received word that Lord Gathbin is amassing an army of mercenaries near Yenwood Field. It appears a peaceful claim to Kednua is no longer possible. The Earl has sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter this threat. I'm here in an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take sides in this dispute. Why won't the Earl officially legitimize my claim? It's a delicate situation. Legally, Lord Gathbin's claim is just, and he knows it. Stripping land and title from a noble family is quite dangerous, perhaps more so than killing the man outright. With Gathbin dead, the Earl only need worry about blood vengeance from family members that actually cared for Lord Gathbin. Those, if court gossip is to be believed, are few and far between. Losing a family claim to land and title, though, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan and their political allies, not to mention the unease it causes among the other nobles. Wars are started for less. No, if Gathbin is to be denied, it will be you who must prove your legitimacy to the Earl and all others who would dispute your claims. This is what it means to be noble in the Durwood. If there's anything else you wish to know, please ask. Okay, how much time do I have? Enough. It's rumored Lord Gathbin will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. He grins and winks. Still, I'd not tarry long. Let's talk about my army. The Marshal notes. Where am I getting my troops? I've sent out a call for volunteers from the lands around Kednua. Hopefully, people will realize that being under your rule is preferable to that of Lord Gathbin's. Any hirelings stationed at Kednua will also accompany you to the battle, so I suggest you acquire as many of them as possible. I received a missive from the Knights of the Crucible. They've heard about the situation and will send a squad of their finest knights when the time for battle comes. Okay, what's my regular troops? 2 green and 2 few. If you go up against Lord Gavin now, losses will be heavy. However, victory is still possible. Okay, I need to recruit veteran troops then. I know a company or 2 of veterans that would be willing to join us for a bit of coin. I'd say 10,000 coppers should cover the expenses. Yep, sure. It will be done. Okay, what's the thing? As good as it can be, given the circumstances. With your willingness to spend coin, we should attract some veteran warriors as well. They'll be useful for their experience and will help with morale if the situation becomes dire. What special allies do I have available? The Knights of the Crucible will reinforce your infantry. Okay, that's all for now. Very well. Okay, why don't we let Gavin come to me? Lord Gavin isn't fool enough to risk tearing down Kednua just to kill you. And if you shield yourself behind these walls, he'll have free reign to torment your subjects in the countryside. Earl Badamar will see you in action against Lord Gavin as a sign that you're unwilling to perform your duties as Lord of Kednua. Losing his support will have dire consequences. Taking the fight to Lord Gavin is your only option. Okay, let me say farewell. I want a quick save here. Let's assemble the army and march to Yenwood Field. Excellent. Morale is high and the troops are eager to follow you to glory. Are you certain you wish to march? Yeah. I wonder if I helped the guy in Gilded Vale. If I didn't kill the Lord, if I would be maybe able to make an alliance. Or maybe if I went there now. No, we're gonna be able to fight. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure. Give the order. As you command. I'll march the army to Yenwood Field. Will you accompany us? Yeah. Because I don't know if I have that place unlocked right now. Oh. Okay. As he crests a small hill overlooking Yenwood Field, Lord Gavin's army is a flurry of activity, scurrying to and fro. Even from this distance, you can hear the drums of war beating their steady cadence, designed to intimidate their foes, while organizing the rank and file into battle formations. Marshal Forwyn approaches. You've arrived just in time. Lord Gavin's forces are beginning to move. An attack is imminent. Let me inspect my forces. Local militia constitutes the majority of the army, but veteran soldiers have organized the ranks and walk among the young, unseasoned warriors, offering advice or the occasional joke. They cheer, striking sword to shield as you pass, in thunderous approval of their lord. Among the troops, a small group of warriors shine brighter than the others. Crucible knights, standing tall in gleaming plate armor and armed with spear and shield, they stand at attention, spear centered as you pass. Okay, do you have any idea what he's planning? Marshal Forwyn strokes his chin. His ultimate objective is to face you in battle and to be seen defeating you. I doubt he's foolish enough to challenge you into single combat, of course. Okay, it's time to start the battle. Marshal Forwyn begins barking orders, and your troops quickly form up. Gavin's army follows suit as Adarian war drums echo across the field. Within a few moments, the marshal raises a brass horn and the visage of a mighty boar to his lips. He looks at you expectantly. Oh, I'm not passionate enough or aggressive enough. Let's just go stoic. Your troops follow across the field, pounding weapons to shield as the marshal's horn sounds. Dozens of bowstrings twang in unison behind you as your archers unleash a hail of arrows at Gavin's army. The missiles hiss through the air with deadly accuracy, felling scores of enemies. In a bold move, Gavin points his sword towards your position, giving an unheard order. His infantry, shields raised, charge the field. Your infantry charges headlong into the enemy infantry in the center of the field. The cacophonous sound of metal on metal is nearly deafening as the two forces collide. The fighting is fierce, and the screams of the dying numerous. Led by veteran warriors rallied to your cause, the troops fight valiantly and appear to be holding their ground. The battle thus far appears to be a stalemate. Then, a group of Adurian battle mages emerges from behind the enemy lines. They begin weaving their hands in unison with practiced precision. Suddenly, waves of arcane fire erupt among your troops. The acrid smell of smoke and burning flesh is nearly overwhelming. From the left flank, a unit of Rawatai berserkers, clad in plate armor and wielding great swords, begin to collapse the left side of the line. The ground is thick with the dead as they press their advantage. Meanwhile, bleak walker paladins dressed in dark armor and carrying swords and shield stride back and forth behind Gapin's lines, rallying his warriors and exhorting them to fight harder. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks to you for orders. Let's try studying the battlefield. I don't think I'm gonna see anything. Defeat is likely. So, who do we... if anything, I think the Bleak Walkers must die. Marshal Forwin avoids an incoming arrow before answering. And how do you plan on doing that? Let's send the Crucible Knights. At the sound of Marshal Forwin's horn, the leader of Crucible Knights, a Justicar with a long, iron graying beard, issued a challenge to the Bleak Walker captain. The steel-clad formations clash and battle furiously. Both heavily armored units fare well against the other, but the Crucible Knights appear to have the upper hand. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks to you for orders. We need to deal with the battle mages. We have no allies available. Oh, okay. I wonder if I had, like, didn't do this right now. Maybe if I had more allies, I would have been able to use more units. That's fine. Everyone on me, charge! As the remainder of your forces charge, a horn sounds in the distance. A new contingent of warriors crest a nearby hill. As Gapin's reinforcements charge headlong into the fray, his other troops cheer triumphantly. The new arrivals quickly join up with Gapin's army. You make out the form of Captain Emery, leading the charge in her dark armor. She kills one of your troops with a well-aimed pistol shot, before running another through with a gleaming rapier. She kills foe after foe, and at one point, with a dead pile around her, she seems to face you across the battlefield and shrug. You see her, okay. As the battle rages, your forces fight valiantly, pressing ever forward. Casualties on both sides are high, and victory remains elusive for either side. Matombar! Lord Gafbin strides through the carnage, his elite guard accompanying him. We both know it must come to this. Come now, it's time I put you down like the dog you are. Let's salute him with my weapon. Hey yo. Oh, that's a big battle. Oh, that is a big battle. Wait, who's attacking who? Why are we having trouble here? Okay, time to be slick here. Are you even gonna be able to do this? Slick in the situation, please. This is very important. You should probably do this, Phantom Foes. Very important.
Yeah?
You should probably cast this lightning spell, yeah?
Oh?
Where am I? Oh, I'm there in the middle? Wait, where am I?
Hey,
Oh yeah, I am here in the middle. I see. Okay. Okay, he cast a spell. Very nice.
Yes?
Cast sleep spells, please. Very nice. You still have that spell active? Wait, you don't. Cast this one again then.
I?
Maybe cast some tentacles? That would probably help. Pelagina, why are you not attacking?
hey.
There too. Oh, you don't have this anymore? Okay, okay.
Yes? Yes?
Okay, there. How about you cast like a nice firewall here? Wait, do you want to do it right now? Do it like... Do it here. Okay. How about you do this now? Okay. Just start murdering, please. You don't have anything.
Yeah?
You. Do you still have that spell active? You're terrifying, that sucks. How about you try casting this spell now? There, how about you... Oh, you know what? It wouldn't hurt for you to slow people down. Kill me there. Kill doggy. Fireball would be nice too. Very nice. Oh shit, how about you try this? Well that kinda sucks. Do another one, please. Pelagina, are you not doing something? Murder there.
Oh?
Let me lay on hands. Here, please. Important. Please don't die. Very nice. Are we all dead? This is a pretty tough fight, huh?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
That's Captain Emery.
I'm ready.
You two are attacking.
Hmm?
Why are you here? Okay, attack here then. Nice, nice, nice.
How may I help?
How about you... Wait, no, no, you still have fireballs, right? Or maybe tentacles too. Go with tentacles here. Okay, you, just cast the spell, please.
Yes?
Where am I?
Hmm?
I'm here, okay.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, you should do a firebrand, I'm dumb. Tentacles, please attack this dude. You... Are you even able to attack this guy here? Okay, let's see. You don't have
How may I
anything, you should cast a spell. Oh, you know what? Yeah, do this. Or maybe try Slumber again. Smack him, Pelagina! Smack him! Okay, that's something. What's this? Hubble isn't gonna help him, is it? Oh. Barely, but we can do this. I should be able to cast Lay on Hands on you.
None shall stop.
Do you have more fireballs? Fireballs are nice, you know. I don't want to hit my guys, so... Oh, really? Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's okay. Okay, that guy's gonna die. Just do confusion there. Very nice. That guy dying is very useful. Wait, did Gaffman die? Oh, I think Gaffman died. Perfect. Cast a spell there. Very nice.
How may I help?
How about you cast tentacles like in the middle of the enemies? I'm sure they're gonna appreciate it. Yeah? But worst thing is, I'm not even taking damage. I took 6... Wait. No, that can't be it. I'm supposed to take 300 damage from enemies. I have taken 24 points of damage. But only like 6 in this fight. It was Alof who just damaged to me. Okay, okay. I'm too tanky for this house.
Yeah?
Yeah? How about you do another one of... No. I mean, summoning is nice, but I think... doing this would be... Okay. Oh, no. Please don't do this right now. Oh, too late. Sorry, Adair. I also killed one of my guys.
Stations are...
Nice. Lord Gaffbin lies dead before you, his army scattered, bloodied and exhausted. Your remaining troops look to you, swords raised high in victory, chanting your name. Holding the hem of his robe as he steps over several bodies, Chancellor Warren approaches you. Although his face is pale, and he looks as if he will be sick at any moment, he forces a smile. Lord Matombar, while I'm grateful this dispute is finally over, it is regrettable so many lives were lost in the process. Gaffbin should have just been reasonable from the start. He gags involuntarily as a silk boot brushes against the severed head. In any event, as the legal arbiter of Earl Barrymore, I'm here to inform you that you've been declared a Thane of the Deerwood, and Kednua has been recognized as your domain. It shall forever be thus, and will pass down to any descendants you may have in the future. Of course, now that your claim has been upheld, you're expected to forward a small portion of any taxes you collect to your rightful lord, Earl Barrymore. Oh. That's fine. Tell him I'm grateful for his assistance, and I'm gonna make sure his taxes are collected with regularity. Excellent. I'll inform old Matombar that everything is in order. It appears my work is done. Feel free to visit the palace if he steps in a pile of entrails with a wet squish as he turns to leave. On second thought, I'll come and visit you. Yes, yes, perhaps in a year or 3. Lord Matombar, it's been an honor to serve you. I'll be making my way back to Gairen's grasp. The Earl has some urgent business for me there, unfortunately. Should you ever find yourself that far north, feel free to call on me. I'd love to trade war stories with you over a cup or two. He grasps your hand briefly in a firm grip, then turns on his heel. I still want to collect those loots. Thank you. Okay, you need this. Now, question is... Oh, wait. Some of his stuff is exceptional. Cloak of Protection.
Certainly.
Certainly. Okay, up to level 5 spells. Okay. Oh, it's the same kind of thing? Okay, that's fine. Okay, what's this? Lord's Authority, 1 per stronghold turn. I mean, that seems nice, but it's once per stronghold turn. And I don't really have a way to like force that to happen. But 10% area of affectability. Ah, this is 2 more fireballs. Let's swap this here. Can we do no? Let's see. Exceptional plate armor. Let's see. Cloak of Protection. Of Might. No. Damage resistance. Suppress affliction. No, I think we're fine here. And how are we doing here? Okay. Soon-ish. Level up. Yenwood Field. This is probably gonna disappear in a second. Wait, is there maybe something else here that we could potentially get? No. Let's go back to Kednoa.
Better indeed.
Better indeed. Some taxes. 1 day. Harling paid. Wait, oh, my Harlings are dead. Oops. Oh yeah, we can hire Crucible Knight. That's nice. Okay. So, wait, what do we have now? No. No. Okay, I guess it's time to go back to the main quest then. Okay. Training runs completed. Very nice. Something else. Oh, you wanna... Bullshit. They're gonna attack me again. And I can't do manual resolve, can I? Wait, just a question. If I click manual... Okay, I can't click it. I mean, I can, but it tells me I can't. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's in 6 days. What's this? Lilith's Shoal. Why? Who's wearing... Oraf's Stealth. Since when is Eder wearing this? Oh wait, that was the thing we picked up. Dome. Oh wait a second, maybe I should be wearing these, because 9 points of saving throws is nice and all, but you know what? Let's swap this. Because perception is going to be a lot more useful for me since I don't have perception, and it's useful for dialogue options. We want to go here. And I do want to wear those clothes. Oh, let me just swap this. Should I... I don't have anything that will increase my perception. Well, at least I have my cloak. Oh. Older robed man. In front of you looms the ghostly, hollow image of a man who was present at your awakening. He casts a pale, sickly light in the dank corridor as he regards you.
You are from Kratom, my boy.
His words are an echo in your mind from a time long past, and you know your response before you speak it, as if it has always been. Yes, I was born there.
A remarkable city. Truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Kratom. What made you decide to join our order?
Well... Well, the gods have been good to me, and I wish to repay them.
They will smile upon your service as long as it is performed in earnest. Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
I am.
To whispers and shadows.
What's this? Oh, sneaky, sneaky
That's
eyes.
unusual.
Wait. Aleph has discovered something, but I don't know what it is. No. Okay, can I know I can glitch myself through this by clicking this. Aleph, what did your elven eyes see? Because I see nothing here. I thought maybe I can, like, do a touch the torch or something. Oh, yes.
Oh, my head is spinning. Stand clear. I think I'm gonna vomit.
Nature's Embrace. Which is damage reduction. And wood skin. That's kind of cool, but thing is, how do I get out of here? I see no way to actually... Oh, that's so weird. I do have to quick load, because there's no way we can get Heravis out of there, but... I'm so confused, like, why? Why you like this game? Oh, now you show me. This wasn't there before.
I wonder what this is.
This wasn't there before. Wait, it's a different item. Wait, can I save some items? I didn't know that.
I wonder what this is. Certainly.
Wait a second, when Heravis opened this, it was different. What makes it change? Is it the person who opens it?
The work of a moment.
No. Let me have Heravis check it.
Need something?
No. That's curious. I wonder why it was different then.
The work of a moment.
Well, I mean, perception's nice. This is for the neck. And on myself, I already have something that gives me 3 perception. This gives intellect. Well, we're not going to be using that then. Well, I mean, hey, it's nice. Well, yeah, sometimes the game is like that, where it technically shows you that you found something, but you haven't.
Oh? Good day to you.
The mercenary looks at his feet. Please go in. His eyes dart up to the rest of your party. You know that acolyte doesn't like guests. I'd keep any friends of yours out of the main chamber. He shuffles. She's already in a state on account of someone being late. No sense of provoking her further. Okay, what's going on in here? I haven't a clue, I assure you. We keep to ourselves and watch for uninvited guests. Just like your acolyte told us. No questions asked. You need something else? I expect they've already started inside. Tell me about this place. As far as I could tell, we're underneath first fires, probably under that ruined temple. Okay, bye-bye.
Yes?
I guess I have to go myself. That's not great.
To whispers and shadows.
What's this? This looks like a game logo, kind of. Oh, this is not considered stealing, okay. We got a beehive. No, primal rock. Not a beehive. Alof falters and brings a hand to his forehead. He takes a staggering step forward, coughing and sputtering.
Back, ye clod! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted!
But Alof, you're not with me right now. Alof, hey, now's not the best time for, that. He grimaces, catching his breath. It's nothing, I'm fine. He coughs again. This probably isn't the best place to linger, anyhow. Oh wait, I don't want to go there. Let me go here first. I guess this was where I'm supposed to go. The mummy, the mummy. A book lies on the table, its pages filled with some kind of unintelligible cryptography. I don't have the mechanics for this. Queen there was and still is.
I shall make it so.
Is it possible for Alof to just go here? Oh wait, it is.
I'll see what I can do.
Don't mind me. If it's like this, then I'm fine. Arjave would be upset if I had anyone else go here.
Well met, friend.
A lone figure paces back and forth, tapping his fingers at his sides, muttering to himself. He jumps when he sees you, his hands on his chest. By the flame, you startled me. Shouldn't you be at the meeting, attendant? The acolyte's waiting for you. He clasps his hands, his thumbs twitching. It's not time for the initiates meeting, is it? He twiddles his fingertip. I'll be ready soon. Tell me about the meeting. This must be your first time. The acolyte communicates with each of us individually to hear our progress on old tasks and to assign us new ones. He shivers with a mixture of pleasure and dread. It's a unique process. She's a cipher, so she can speak to you without words. Fascinating. Until you realize she can probably read your thoughts just as easily. Oh, what do you know about these tasks? He laughs nervously. Only what I absolutely need to. We protect the secrets of the gods, so discretion is essential. He waves the hands between the two of you. We receive our instructions from the acolyte, just as she receives hers from someone else, and so on, right up to the Grand Master. Our role is to obey, knowing as little about the overall plan and each other as possible. Oh, tell me about these secrets. Wait, how can you be so confident you're doing the right thing when you know so little? That's easy. The leaden key has been around for ages, by the blessing of the gods. You only have to look around to see the perils of trying to usurp divine power. Killing a god in the Saints' War has cursed us all, and the heresy of animancy has only worsened matters. Try to replace a soul, and you inevitably end up with a monster. It's all been a warning. There are some powers we just shouldn't have. Okay, tell me about these secrets. He jumps back. You shouldn't even be asking. Whatever they are, They're secrets for a reason. Our job is to guard them, not to know them. I see. We've been entrusted with important work. It's an honor, but not without its challenges. You need something else? I'll be ready for the initiate meeting soon. Honest, what you doing here? He resumes his pacing. I've been practicing the passphrases. I know them backwards and forwards, but I get so nervous every time I think about repeating them to the acolyte. He wrings his hands. I mean, you can practice on me. Okay. He ushers in a deep breath with fluttering hands. Here goes. First question. State your name and purpose. Answer. My name belongs to the gods and my hand to the service. Second question. What company do you seek? Answer. I seek the company of shadows, and that our labors may remain secret. Third question. Tell me of your labors. Answer. To see that the craft of Kith and Wilder does not disturb what bones the gods have buried. Fourth question. How do we know your purpose? Answer. You shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath of my soul. Fifth question. And how is your oath guarded? The answer. It is sealed by the leaden key. He sighs with a nervous chuckle. That wasn't so bad. Sounds like you've got it. I do, I think. I'm just going to practice a few more times by myself before my meeting. Okay, bye-bye. You know what? There's gonna be an ad soon, so let me just run it now. So it's not gonna interrupt whatever happens here, yeah? We are closest to a level up. We just need what? About 20,000 experience points.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
It's not like there's something here, is there? No. Just checking.
That's unusual.
What do you find? Alaf, what did your elven eyes see? What's this? Just a fine rods. Okay. We still have a bit of time for the ad to meet. I mean, was she? Pelagina wasn't impressed. She actually laughed at me for being too idealistic, or fighting his fight when I didn't have to. Okay. I hope I actually remember the password, because it would suck if I didn't. You hear murmurs and chants on the other side of the door. A ritual of some sort is already underway. I have to go alone, because my party doesn't have the robes. You open the door and stride into the chamber. Several shrouded figures are lined up across from a hooded woman. The figure at the head of a line approaches her, and the woman places her outstretched hand on the stranger's forehead. They stand in silent communion as you look on. A few moments later, the stranger steps aside and resumes his place in the circle around the statue. The woman turns towards you. You're late, attendant. Even though her face is concealed, you sense her rage and her dangerously low voice, and in the sudden silence of the others in the chamber.
I've been waiting on your reports. Quickly now, state your name and purpose.
My name belongs to the gods and my hand to their service.
What company do you seek?
Is that enough? I seek the company of shadows, that our labors may remain secret.
Tell me of your labors.
To see that the craft of Kith and Wilder does not disturb what bones the gods have buried.
How do we know your purpose?
You shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath of my soul.
And how is your oath guarded?
It is sealed by the leaden key.
Welcome, attendant. Tell me of your exploits.
In your mind, you see a building, magnificent with trellises and tiles and located on a pristine boulevard. The wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin.
Does he wait still?
Oh wait, yet it also houses misery and madness. Somewhere within it, its rotten core sits a man. His hair matted, but his eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. Yes.
Did they arrive?
The Acolyte's vision takes you out of Defiance Bay into a town in the wilderness with a watermill. A signpost on one of the paths reads Durford. Several figures huddled together, shrouded in cloaks and hoods. An image of ruins suddenly looms in your mind. Two skeletal effigies flank a cleft in a mountainside. I mean, they did arrive in Durford.
Your information shall be relayed. Now, for your next task.
The ruins fade from your mind, and in their place is a palimpsest of a neighborhood. Run-down estates are cobbled around a cemetery in an ancient tower. Savage shapes prowl the streets, and in the tower a man hunches over a strange mechanism. You can see him clearly, but there's something unnatural about him.
Stop him. And above all, don't let him meet her.
You see a woman deathly pale with a scar over her heart. Well, if the leaden key wants me to not let him meet her, we want that to happen. We want exactly the opposite of what she wants. What the leaden key wants, yeah? The Acolyte shows you a door in the base of a tower, a seemingly impenetrable slab of stone and copper. But then she shows you the invisible split between the perfectly matched halves, and you understand how the copper veins convert a command into action. The command comes to your mind, a surprising familiarity about it. Know how to open the door. I shall. A hand rests slightly on your head. Have you any questions, attendant? No. I think if you ask too many questions, they're gonna be upset. Oh boy. Oh. I don't think that all of my party is supposed to be here. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Defense against charmed, confused, all of us. Okay. So we have a few quests. The Man Who Waits, Undying Heritage, and Through Death's Gate. I played Amnesia, so you know what your weekends will go with now. Oh, you're stalking my YouTube? That's totally fine. I'm happy when people watch my YouTube, because no one ever watches it. Maybe not no one. Like, the most popular playlist there is, I think, the Gothic. No, not the Gothic. The Chronicles of Orkolos, I think, is probably the most popular right now. But yeah, Amnesia was fun. And what I can say about Amnesia, the first one was pretty decent, very good at the beginning, kind of fell off at the end, but it was all overall very good. The second one, which is not the second, but The Machine for Pigs, it started really weak, but it got a lot better over time. And Rebirth was very good overall. It's not the same as the first one, but still really, really good. Okay. That's also what you've gathered? Yeah, and they're making another one, apparently. Apparently they're making one set during the First World War. Oh, the steward of Kennoa has received a letter.
A
Durgan's
moment,
battery.
please. I feel I should explain myself.
Oh, Durgan's battery. I'm fairly... Yep, that's the Void March. But yeah, I can 100% recommend both The Machine for Pigs and Rebirth too. Okay, Alaf wants to talk to me. What's up,
About
Alaf?
my episode in the catacombs. There's something I should have told you earlier.
So tell me now. He clasps his hands together, slowly massaging a knuckle with his thumb. I mean no harm. I thought I could keep it to myself. That when we resolved the matter of your soul, we would also address my, problem.
I also have an awakened soul. But unlike yours, mine is a presence that shares my senses and my skin, making herself manifest at the most unwelcome times.
You gotta go tuck in for the night? Earlier tomorrow? Okay, sweet dreams, Nitrashka. Sweet dreams. I hope you sleep real tight. He closes his eyes and grits his teeth. His lips quiver and twitch with the vestiges of some internal debate. Several seconds later, he opens his eyes again. They're watery and bloodshot.
I'm sorry. I've tried to learn to control Isilmir. I've gotten stronger, but so has she.
Tell me about her.
Artless, uncouth, a creature of rash impulses and feeble faculties. She wags her impertinent tongue when she should listen.
Uh-huh.
Aye, this one's fit to boil. Hard to get this gaff over anything tisn't to do with books and spell speak.
He grimaces, running his hands through his hair. I have none of her memories. Berath spared me that much, but her coarse manners and intolerable hill speak suggest a provincial from a very, very long time ago. She tends to surface a hair's breadth from conflict, when the fuse has burned down and teeth are on edge. And when she shows up, she doesn't stop to gauge the situation. She just acts. She seems reckless. That's it, exactly. You recall the way she goaded those villagers in Gilded Vale. She doesn't think. She doesn't back down. And trying to suppress that has been my problem for years. Why didn't you say something sooner?
I learned to keep her a secret a very long time ago. Those with awakened souls are shunned, mistrusted. And after your experience with Meerwald, I'm certain you can see why. You need to be careful.
Okay. Now, the thing is, I don't have a personality trying to control me. I just see stuff. So it's different, I think. Is this going to be a problem?
Merely an annoyance. Although...
He lowers his voice and clasps his hands behind his back. Minute twitches and spasm along his arms betray his fidgeting.
Defiance Bay is said to have an entire institution dedicated to the study and cure of soul-related ailments.
Uh-huh.
Since our journeys have already brought us to the city, perhaps we could speak with someone there.
I mean, if it's helpful to you, we'll go.
Thank you. This has been a great burden.
Okay, time to move out. Okay. All of these quests are companion quests. Except this one. Okay, let's go to Heritage Hill then. Also, I need to drink something. Just a sec. Okay. We kind of do want to talk to the lady here. To Kanta. Since she's never supposed to meet the guy in the tower. Let's see if she's got anything to say about him. Hello, Ikanta.
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
I saw you in a vision. There's something you need to do for me.
Believe me, I've heard that line before.
Uh-huh.
It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully.
No, that's... She thought I'm flirting with her, I think. No, I guess we have to meet the other guy first. Okay. I guess we can go here then. We did most of the like work that we were supposed to be doing. The massive stone door of the tower is sealed, and there doesn't appear to be any way to open it. Well, let's speak the words I've learned from the leaden key. You hear rumbles and clanks from hidden tumblers as the door unlocks. But how did he get in here then? He must have known the words, unless he somehow didn't need to. There's a ghoul. Hello, Mr. Ghoul. A dark ghoul too.
Aye?
Let's just have you slip around.
I shall.
I should probably I should probably equip my armor. Oh, can it be changed in combat? Yeah, let me. I need to take damage. Let's see. Aldhelm. Day 7. A week of study and we're still none the wiser about this device. Trindig remains optimistic. I don't know what I'd do without his spirit. Trindig's letter. Dearest mother and father, you will be pleased to hear that I've learned much already since coming to the city. There are many incredible ruins nearby, and Master Greg has allowed me to accompany him on a number of expeditions. I'm writing to you from inside an ancient Ingwithian tower. There's an entire district built around it, but the locals have mostly left the tower untouched. They have let us set up temporary living quarters here, so our work can continue uninterrupted. It is an unsettling place at times, but Master Greg has been a constant comfort, and he is quick to remind me that the things we learn from this tower may one day help us find a cure for Waydwin's legacy. I'd better get some rest now. Mr. Greg likes to get an early start to the day. All my love, Trindig.
I shall be discreet.
Yeah, this is the same thing. Essence shimmers and pulsates within the strange device. The mattress is lumpy and smells of old straw, but whoever slept here last made it neatly. The cutest cat. I do have the cutest cat. Wait. Its name here isn't the cutest cat. Oh. Well, that's fine. That's okay.
Certainly.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Okay, day 2. We've completed our measurements of the machine, thanks to Trindig's youthful agility. Further examination is required to discover its intended use.
You should see this.
I should see this, and I do.
My mind.
Aye?
How much you have here now? Oh, nice. He's close to getting his first level there.
Quiet. Yes?
What was this? Monies. Okay.
Laying low.
Okay, nothing here. Let's go higher. I expect there to be like 3 levels here. Maybe 4.
Whispers and shout.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Paralysis.
Yes?
Just do this, it's fine.
That's it. Let's have it out.
Oh, wait, he's not done? Aww. Just 5 more damage, okay. The Works of the Ingwithians, a comprehensive guide. The scroll contains a pen and ink diagram of the Aetherite device running through the tower. Despite copious measurements and carefully drawn details, it gives no indication of the machine's purpose. Ah shit, no. Did you do the thing? No, one more. Ah, he probably needs 1 more damage there. No, it's exactly. Okay, what's this? Ida? Oh, so it's probably gonna daze someone? No, it has dazed, not... So do 300 damage to dazed enemies with this weapon. Or deal 1,400 damage with this weapon overall. But it's not dazing, it's casting Dominate on hit or critical hit. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms. Our own time. Just as I said as much to Trindic. The sky came to life with stray lightning. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad's spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep.
I'll see what I can find. That's it.
Day 10. Patrons grow impatient with the lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of the mansions and spend a few nights here. They think it's so easy. The pulling, pounding energy in the machine feels even stronger here.
Laying low.
What's this? Intellect Arcane Damper. So this is beneficial effect suspended. No. Letter from Ikanta. Oh, Aldhelm, I did indeed receive your recent summons, as well as the 2 that came before it. I'd been waiting for you to present yourself on my doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person. A firm and unwavering no. I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team of glorified engineers sitting in that tower, sweating over the ruins I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is the missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, it's knowledge I've always valued. I'm just around the corner. I encourage you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. Yours truly, Ikanta. Okay. Oh, okay. I clicked. For a second there, I wasn't sure if the game maybe crashed or something. Aldhelm. He's been turned into... Okay. Standing near the device feels like being blown about by a storm gale. The stone steps hum with energy. And there's the same thingy here as in those ruins here in the Stonewall Gorge. Here too.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded device.
Hey, what's up? A man hunches over a strange mechanism. His spine is sharp, a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scurries behind the Adra pedestal. Only his bared teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
What happened here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He smashes a fist into the Adra pillar. His hand makes a crunching noise but doesn't bleed.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Hello, Beemo. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing good. Given the catastrophe that followed, the commission and your research might matter a great deal. Well, whatever happened, I just need you to give me the facts, please.
Something happened on our 11th night.
Uh-huh.
Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight.
Oh, you finished the last two challenges on Ark Knights? Was that Ark Knights? I think it was Ark Knights. Nice, nice.
Years.
Oh, shoot.
Years.
I skipped it.
I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Yeah, so I clicked space twice by accident, and yeah, they don't know how to stop the machine after it started because they weren't the ones who started it. Okay. Now you just need to complete one more rotation map challenge and you'll have a medal for completing the entire event. Nice. Nice. Okay, what does the machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
It's a soul magnet. He looks at you and runs his tongue along the edges of his fine, strong teeth. He quickly looks away.
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfoth?
Uh-huh.
No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
Okay, how can I help?
Not your help I need. It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
You also got the trimmed medal for completing Risk 18 there, which you could get only if you did it week 1 before they added extra contracts to make it easier. Dabs and victory, nice. Yeah, I'm not much for like getting achievements and trophies and all of that, but it's always nice. If it's always very impressive when people are able to do difficult things. She wasn't here the night the machine came on, staying with her patron somewhere near. Too good to be burdened with our ignorant company. Okay, was there a stranger in the tower the night this happened?
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
Yeah, you're not like the ghouls in the streets. I'm not like the other ghouls.
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply.
Okay.
I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster.
Hiravius growls and his hands bow into fists. To think, my clan has the temerity to accuse me of being a soul-rending beast when an actual such monster walks the face of Veretha.
You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
I don't need you to have sustenance, we just need to turn this thing off. What happened to the rest of your team?
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
Uh-huh. Honestly, I want nothing to do with this. Please, he closes his eyes. She won't listen. You've got to help me. He grabs the pillar for support. Opening his eyes, he seems to notice it for the first time. Help me. He touches the copper symbols as if trying to puzzle out their meaning. So you were checking the medal list and turned out that out of the 11 seasons of this event, you only got 4 full completion medals out of those. And out of those 7 remaining ones, you got 4 medals for completing Risk 18 at all. So those remaining 3 are going to be torn on your side. I imagine it would be pretty difficult, or like time consuming. Okay, I'm gonna get the words then.
Yes. Acantha. She was here.
Ah, shit, isn't that?
In the district. Probably here still. Always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
Oh, that reminds me. I got like a second skin or something. Pelagina clenches her jaw, her eyes narrowing suspiciously. Desganto. His condition has turned him into a little more than an animal. Don't do it. What was the thing that I got? Like second skin or something? Passive. Armor damage reduction. Training from the Knights of the Crucible allows you to gain more protection from wearing armor. Nice. So any armor I wear has an additional +2. That's pretty nice. What's this? It's not as much time consuming, but more about figuring out what contracts to pick up. To get up to risk 18 and surviving the entire ordeal, because each contract increases risk, but makes the mission harder. Makes sense. Okay, so we just need to get to the bottom of this. It's kind of neat that it allows you to skip that middle level, but on the other hand, if you allow the player to just go and exit here, why not let the player exit outside of the tower? Like, if you allow him to skip one, like, there's only 3 levels in this tower. The bottom, the middle, and the top. Why do you allow just to skip the middle? Why not just put the player out here? Okay, we'll see what we can get from the counter. Let us see. Ayo.
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
Yeah, I need the words that are operating within machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
Let's see, this vent had a gimmick of artillery, shit, I can speak, which was hitting a E around its target and was prioritizing operator with the most block. The good thing was that it could also damage enemies, so you had to figure out how to use this to your advantage, considering it was dealing unavoidable damage. There's not too many operators who can face tanker. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You have to, like, figure out if it can damage enemies, how to use it for yourself. Well, tell me the tower's name. Should we? Well, you could just humble him by demonstrating the value of your research. Your words fan the strange coals at the center of her soul. Well, tell me the tower's name then.
Ter Nuneth.
Ter Nuneth.
It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Where would they move them?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
And the unavoidable part is important because the boss has dodge, so he can't bypass it. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. Well, why would the Withians have wanted to tether souls like this?
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation. but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps this was one such experiment.
Or maybe someone built those things before them. Oh, we seem to know a lot about this tower.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
Okay, so how do you operate the machine there?
Back to these Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I would release them. I mean, why would they have to be trapped? If they're there, this could have something to do with Waywind's legacy. So releasing them would at least make them able to reincarnate.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
Uh-huh. What could possibly be more meaningless an existence than their current predicament? Maybe not even Whale knows what would become of them, but it'd be wrong not to give the souls a chance to leave their prison. I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here, I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. My answer is no. Huh. We can just extinguish her pride? Oh, that's kind of cruel, to be honest. I mean, it's more important to do that, but I don't know if she's gonna be... Let's just extinguish her pride. The vampire doesn't seem to notice as you warp your mind around the squalling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. And who will know about it? The pride thing flickers as the flames around it abate. All I've learned, years of studying the Withian language, no one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Let's extinguish it again. You force your essence around the burning lump inside her, but it scorches you. Your flesh is whole and unmarked when you draw back, but nevertheless it stings at the memory of the heat. Well, your opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. The pride hisses and sputters. It's little more than an ember now. You're wrong, but there's no conviction in the voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That'll give me something. Let's do it. You reach for it, but it's still too hard to grasp in your mind for more than a second. It may not be much, but it's still something. You can't take that away from me. I mean, if you teach me what you know, I'm gonna make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Your words finally quench her pride, and all that remains is a blackened, diamond-hard rock. You cast it away, where it melts into darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest in your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from a past life, long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Nikanta has shown you. And you know their sound and their meaning, and how they fit together. The language of Engwyth, once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
Uh-huh. Certainly. Okay, you said the other towers around the Durwood were constructed to move souls. Why would they want to do it? Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields. Oh wait, we already had that. Explain to me how the control word works. Harnessing the power of Tir Nornith is about understanding what it was designed to do. You know the words and their meaning. You can speak them, and the tower shall obey. Okay, bye-bye then. Wait, what do I do with these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it.
Uh-huh.
Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
Uh-huh. I mean, just destroying them would be weird and dumb. So what she's saying is, he whispers, we could use the time on a tactic of negligence to destroy this contraption and prevent further ensnarement of souls. His face contorts into a frown. Still, it seems a wretched deed to have to sacrifice those trapped within the device. They deserve a better fate. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye.
Oh?
Oh? Yeah, we're just gonna release all of our souls. They who walks the stars. What's this? This is 3 days, this is 5 days. Let's see. The Glenfaven astronomers who predicted their lovers' tide that destroyed Ondra's gifts took many of their instruments and notes and hid them out of fear that they might be captured by Adirians. Decades after the war, the tribes recovered the astronomers' work. Unfortunately, all the original astronomers had died, and much of their writing was penned in an unknown cipher. 2 valiant dukes have offered a reward for anyone who can help crack the cipher for the Glenfavens. The tribes are reluctant to let anyone look at the notes, but believe it would be better to share their knowledge than let it remain a secret. Let's have her do it. Not sure if that makes sense, but she's gonna do it. It is kind of weird. Are you gonna allow me to go straight to the top? You are. Why is this one so important then? Like, it's nice that we can skip 2 loading screens or whatever. 1 loading screen, actually. But still. Ayo. Aldhelm looks much worse than before. His rotten flesh hangs loosely, and sores have eaten away patches of skin at his joints. He looks at you with a strange glimmer in his eyes.
Flesh.
He takes a tentative, scuttling step towards you. He doubles over, coughing up strings of black bile. He seems to have forgotten about you for the moment. Aw, that's a shame. So we can... A jagged other pillar rises in front of you. Encased in stonework and run through with copper veins, the panel is covered with runes, which you can now understand. You recognize words for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by inscription that the manner in which you turn the dial is a means of throttling the device. Let's choose end. As the command words leave your lips, the dial sinks into the Yadra under your hand. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant. So we didn't even have a choice to use those souls in order to help myself. Huh. But that's it?
Still and silent. It's finally over.
Okay. Huh. Well, it helps that I know the Griffin language now, yeah? Doesn't show here, but I know it. I wonder if it's gonna help me with some other quest. I think it probably makes sense for me to have done this first. Oh, hello. Who's this? Dunrid Row Messenger. Beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You are summoned to Hadra House where Lady Webb wishes to meet you with you as soon as possible. The head of Dunrid Row's spy network. The eyes narrow. Why would she be looking for you? How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. Tell me about her. Do you not know Lady Webb? She's, well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she's the mistress of Dunrid Row. Has been for as long as anyone can remember. He pauses, eyeing passers-by with suspicion. Quietly, he continues. She's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away and she's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magic. She's still at it, best anyone can tell, learning things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings behind the throne too, it's said. Has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country, before you go asking the gods for forgiveness, best you ask Lady Webb first. What is Dunrid Row? A whole mess of ciphers. Run out to Hadrid House. They make it their business to keep the peace, but they don't like you to see them do it. Problems in this city have a way of going away on their own, and when that happens, you can make a pretty good guess as to why. Where is the Haddock House? In Brackenbury, my lord. The southwest corner. You'll find the lady upstairs. Okay, bye-bye. That's part of a main quest. Okay, let's just talk to you a little bit. Oh, she's not here? Huh, she left. It's curious. We should still go a little more diplomatic. We're already benevolent 4. We should be choosing more diplomatic options. Not that we need to, we just wanna. What are we doing here? Close-ish, but not yet. A tower. It's off. Does this mean that the curse on Heritage Hill is lifted? Yeah, it wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. I think it'll be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in the district again, but at least we can get started on restoring it. Yeah. Moderately good, very nice. Twin Elms neutral. I guess it makes sense to go to Brackenbury.
So, Alof, have you ever woken up to find your other half used your body during the night?
I don't think I understand you. And I'm not sure I want to.
Well, I've found that if I go to sleep hungry enough, I wake up covered in blood and delightfully full.
Okay. Oh? All the Rose Man. As you near the apparition, you're overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real, but a recollection of an emotion rather than an emotion itself. It wrenches your insides, nevertheless. The apparition's brow is tensed, a look of concern playing across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
My mind has been elsewhere.
Oh? And what troubles you?
I know. The pain in your stomach deepens, and you feel for a moment as though you are about to be sick. Your mouth has gone dry. Forgive me, Eminence. I wish to leave the order. The man folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth, thoughtful.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
Well, the people we intended to convert, they committed unspeakable acts, sacrifices, mutilations. The apparition exhales slowly, and its lips press together, a sympathetic report in its eyes. He places its hand on your shoulder.
These are the ways of the heathen world.
Surely the gods would do better to destroy us all and start anew.
Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls.
Is such a thing possible?
I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
Maybe. The knot in your stomach seems to loosen all at once, and the anxiety is replaced with something else entirely. Something warm and soothing, and it is something you know you can never repay. As the vision fades, you start to become cognizant of the many odd looks aimed in your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will.
Hello.
Oh, Coria, hello. Excuse me, but I've been looking for you. You're the one who lifted the curse on Heritage Hill. My lady, who wishes to remain anonymous, has entrusted me with bringing you this pistol. It belonged to a dear friend of ours, who has lost the curse. For your part in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wishes you to have it. Here. May it serve you well in battle. Okay, thank you. You are quite welcome. St. Garam's Spark. Now I must be off. Farewell. Oh, that's nice. 10 accuracy granted to an ally. Pistols are cool and all, but I know, I just don't like them too much. Okay, let's go upstairs. Oh, you know what? I don't know how long this conversation will last, so let me just run an ad right now. I'm not gonna talk to her yet. Let me just see. The man who waits. We still have to go to the perhaps the guards will know of it. I know this is the asylum. And this one. I'm not really sure. Well, this has to be that one place where I couldn't enter before. Oh, the Latin key has sent operatives to find the site. Okay, okay. And this is... we need to go look for a guy. I wish we were able to, like, see how, like, the percentage, how much we know about this creature. To know who we have to kill to get, like, experience points. Oh, notes. I could actually make my own notes. A lot of games allow you to make notes, but most of the time you don't really need them. If anything, these would be useful if we were to, like, say, find a chest that we can't open yet. So we would make a note telling us, reminding ourselves about it, but nah. Okay, ad is over. We can go talk to Lady Webb. Hello, Lady Webb. What's up? This woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers. Their flesh stretched thin to near translucence with extreme age. A gossamer veil of a pale blue veins. Ink splotches and candle burns dot and stripe her hands like a quilt patterned after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aethys look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead.
Oh.
So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's me.
don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
This is exactly what I would picture Alop's mother to be like.
Since then, as I understand it, you entered a quarantine district that is absolutely off limits to all civilians and somehow managed to walk back out with your life. What could possibly have been on your mind to make you do such a thing?
Well, I'm investigating.
Strange does not begin to describe them. The practices of the Leaden Key defy all reason.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
Well, one of the members caused my soul to awaken. I need him to reverse it. She closes her eyes, and the lids flicker. Then her face goes still, and her mouth parts. A little more than a sliver, and her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment to the ground. The pages wafting around her legs, like the leaves of a dying tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back, and her gaze is immediately upon you.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon,
Uh-huh.
Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Eora has ever known.
Okay, what can you tell me about him?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it.
So he's oh, maybe okay, I see. So he's probably somehow awakening in his reincarnation and he takes over and that's how he continues working with the Leaden Key?
What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man.
Huh.
Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism.
Uh-huh.
That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
He is not known for his generous supply of pity. He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
Okay. How do you know so much about him?
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
Mm-hmm. What else should I know?
Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in.
Mm-hmm.
They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know. If you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail.
Okay, how do you know I seek Theos?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. It must have been a special occasion.
Uh-huh. Oh, so what do you want from me?
Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you.
Okay.
Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
And if I refuse?
Then you would look foolish because it is a standing offer. There is no need to refuse.
Oh, okay.
If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
Okay, well, there is something I can tell you about them.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah, the Ingwithian Tower in Heritage Hill contains an ancient machine that can control the flow of souls. The leaden key activated it.
This is troubling. That civilization seems to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since. The leaden key was born in that period. It may be that Theos has full knowledge of their technology. The applications of this machine you speak of, I don't want to think about it. If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
Okay, for now, that is all. Okay, bye-bye.
Try your best not to die out there.
Okay. Like, I know I'm supposed to go to the sanitarium place. Well, that's about it. And there isn't much to do there, because it's only the basement that I have to go to. Let's talk to a guard, I guess. So he can point me the right way. Oi! What is it? Where are the mad kept in Defiance Bay? Only place around here that takes them in is Brackenbury Sanitarium. I've heard they can treat your soul there. Take the madness away, but there's just as many stories coming out of that place that'll chill your blood. There's a man, if you want to call him that. Ethel Moore there. He's head warden. If you're visiting or checking yourself in, he's the one to talk to. Okay, bye-bye. So we go to the Brackenbury Sanitarium.